right, I'm going to start this little video tour from the Grand Rue. This is 50 Grand Rue. So this is my sweet homes. Coming in. So you walk down this little alleyway. I will say, location-wise, this is fabulous. I think we're staying right next to, like, 25 feet away from one of the most photographed spots in Colmar during the holidays. But we came into this little courtyard area, and we didn't know what to do, so we just stood here. And at 4 o'clock, almost exactly, people walked in, and they took us into our little apartment. So you have this little courtyard area. But what I want to show you, we're in the unit called Wrap, and we have suitcases. Actually, now that was uneven right there. We have suitcases, and they're big, and we're shopping, and mine is very heavy already. So this is what we had to do to get to our unit. So the first set of steps, you had to come down. Then up. And you see there are 5 units up here. Another set of stairs. This unit only had those stairs. So then you come down 3 stairs. And this is for 2 units. There are 2 more units that way. Okay, hold on while I open the door. This outside door is a locking door, and it goes into 2 units. I had a hard time with this door. Then you're gonna go up here. All right, so that exterior door is now locked. There we go, lights came on. Here's the next unit. That still is not us. We are right here. Let me unlock the door. All right, so the unit door is now locked. Now this is, I mean, we've already had a lot of stairs with your big suitcases. So this is the set of stairs you're now coming up into the unit. Which with a suitcase, especially a big rolling suitcase, it's not easy. So when you get to the top of the stairs, this is where extra bedding is for the pull-out couches. Now you have to excuse us because this is lived in, but there's a cooktop, well equipped. We have hot water and a microwave, coffee pot, a toaster, some coffee and tea. Views out the windows. They do have all kinds of utensils. What they don't have are paper towels. I don't know if that's just not a French thing. Garbage can. So they have all kinds of things. You have a little oven, a small fridge. Now, we got stuff all over the place, but table for 4, and this is also a pull-out couch, so this place actually sleeps 6. It's radiator heating. It was, I'm not gonna lie, for me, I am a cold person. It is cold in here for me. The floors are cold. It is in the 30s and 40s outside, like low 40s. But you get an adorable view out these windows, and you are literally in the middle of everything here. So if you need a little privacy with the pull-out couch, you can shut the door. I mean, this place definitely has a lot of character. This is to go up to the bedroom. You have another twisting staircase. This is the bathroom. It's a very nice bathroom. We have a toilet, shower, towel warmer, sink area, and a very nice tub. Again, we are completely unpacked and living in here, so just know that for the little tour. One more thing I should mention. I said no paper towels. There are also no hand towels in the bathroom or washcloths. So if there's something, if one of those things is something you must have, bring it with you. They did have plenty of big bath towels, just not the other towels. All right, we are getting ready to leave. And I almost forgot to show you the bedroom. So first of all, these are the stairs. All right, again, we slept in here. This is a pull-out couch. It wasn't terrible. I will ask my travel partner what she thought. TV, ooh, words are hard this morning. And then I would say this is a queen, maybe a king bed. Then you have like a desk area and some drawers. It was pretty nice up here. It's got a lot of character to it. Got some beams. Do have the slanted where my head was, the slanted ceilings and walls. But the beams are a nice touch. My bed was pretty comfortable. You can fit 2 there, 2 here, and 2 downstairs, so it technically sleeps 6. So yeah. So here's the view out of one of the bedroom windows. It's the first time I actually took a look out here, and it has the Ferris wheel in it. Another window. And the views out this window are similar to the excuse me, downstairs window that's in the kitchen area, living room area, because that's right underneath us. All right, so this is just a basic pull-out couch, nothing fancy at all, but she didn't feel any springs or anything. She said it wasn't so bad. So we're getting ready to head out of here and head on to our next accommodations, and we'll show you that one as well. All right, just another thing I wanted to show is that how dark it is when you're walking back. We just walked through all the people that were smoking at the little restaurant and pub next to our entrance. We're all standing around the door. We walked through, and it is very dark. Oh, now some lights came on. But just to show, because if you're coming at Christmas market time, it will be dark when you come back to the rooms. All right, we are back in our accommodations for the night, and I just wanted to kind of wrap up. I did the little tour earlier. I still haven't filmed the part of the bedroom, but I'll do that tomorrow morning after we get our stuff out there, so you can really have an idea of what it looks like in here. If this is a place you're interested in staying in, I'm happy to give you more information about it. Just either comment or reach out to me on Instagram. But I just really wanted to give a real overview of this place. It has a lot of character. If I was coming to Colmar in June and came with a backpack, I'd come back here in a second. Being it's Christmas market time, I've been to one Christmas market, and I was in Germany, and there were a lot of things that I wanted, actually just out of the just like German chocolate and stuff. So my suitcase got really heavy already, and I had a hard time, I'll be honest with you. Somebody else carried my suitcase up into this accommodations. And that's just because I'm overpacked for the situation. But if I had just a backpack and I could just come up here, I would definitely recommend it. The other thing for me is I'm a very cold person. I'm cold. There's a heater down here by the windows that kind of heats up that area of the room, but doesn't heat up the whole room. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's another heater in here I don't know about, but the only heaters I see are by the windows in this living dining room area and upstairs in the bedroom. The bathroom is cold. I have the towel heater on, but it's might not bother other people, but it's cold for me. And then upstairs last night, I was all bundled up in the bed, and the bedroom was cold for me as well. So if you're a cold person, this might not be for you. Maybe you want to go to a regular hotel that is one room and has a heater that can heat up the whole room. That might have been a better option for me, just as a person. But this place does have a lot of character. And you are in the most amazing accommodations, in the most amazing location, is what I should have said. You're in the most amazing location. We are walking out our door and down all those steps. And when we get out onto Grand Rue, there's Christmas lights all around us. We are within steps of a Christmas market. Everything, I think when I put in all of the Christmas markets to do like a little walk around, it was only 30 minutes of walking because every market was like 5 minutes apart from each other. And right here, you're in a great base location. The walk from the train station, if you have a big rolling suitcase like I did, it was rough in areas with the cobblestones. I'm not going to lie. I saw people today doing the same thing and they were struggling too. Something to think about, not just with this place, but with many of the places in the area and other places in Europe as well. I didn't have as much of a problem this summer in Germany, but I only had to pull my suitcase around in 3 different locations, and none of them were really far away from the train station. So, with that being said, would I recommend this place? Yes, I would. With those few exceptions. You know, you have to know what you're getting into. And that's why I wanted to show you all the stairs, because it is way more than I would have ever imagined, even if it was in the listing that there were stairs. And, you know, just the types of stairs. And I'm going to be honest with you, tomorrow I'm going to take down my suitcase like half full, all the way down to the bottom. And then I'm going to take my stuff down to fill it back up. So I only have to really worry about the stairs that are outside. So I just wanted to tell you those things. You know, if you're a cold person, you know, either make those accommodations and do something different, like bringing warmer pajamas or bringing slippers. There's a lot of things you can do if you know. And that's just the thing. Like, these are not things you're going to find in a listing. It's not going to say, bring a pair of slippers if your feet get cold, or bring warmer pajamas. The bed was comfortable and it did have an extra blanket, and that did help me during the night. So that was okay too. Great place to stay. You just need to know a little bit more about it. I am very sleepy. I'm going to go crawl into that very comfy bed and put all the covers on and go to sleep. And if you have any questions, if you're coming to Colmar and you want to ask me about these accommodations, feel free to leave a comment or find me on Instagram. So I'm going to say goodnight and say thank you for coming along as I travel dawn to dusk.